Okay, hopefully everything's all set up. We are going to go and fight Storm Eagle this time. I know this isn't the normal route that people take when they play Mega Man X. However, this is my playthrough of Mega Man X, and so I decided, you know what, why not? Why not play? Okay. Okay, we need to get to all the way up here. Then we need to dash jump. Or at least try to dash jump. Okay. There we go. For us to get a heart container. One of the many power-ups that we can get throughout this game. So, I decided Storm Eagle next because I like Storm Eagle. He's actually one of my favorite bosses, and when I was a child, Storm Eagle was one of the first bosses that I actually managed to beat. And if you shoot that enough times, you can unlock it. Okay. Whoop. Okay. You know, one of these you have to crack open for something. Hey, guess. There's even a funny glitch that I've seen speedrunners do on this map. Hey, you! Hey, yo! You be quiet! Okay, so, Storm Eagle. He's been one of my main favorite Mega Man villains, Mega Man bosses. Very popular. These guys returned, by the way. Okay. Come up here, we can come up here, then we can shoot this, and get ourselves this thing, which is called an E-Tank. Which I will show off how to do, or what to do with it later. No, I do not want to. I know, remember like one of these spots then. Do we at least keep our stuff? We do. Cool. Whoa. Lag spike. I'm not sure why I'm getting a lag spike. I mean, my desktop is like, what? My desktop is like wonderful. It should not be having any kind of lag issues with playing this game. I do admit it does. Game, you know, despite it being like over 30 years old, the game actually looks pretty good for considering the age that came out in. I mean, it looks amazing. No! No! I want to show off this map because it's one of my favorite maps and one of my favorite bosses, and yet I'm completely ruining it because I am terrible at Mega Man. So, whenever you pick up some extra life, then it'll go here into the sub-tank. Right? So, you pretty much can act like extra health if you need it. Okay. Whoop, whoop. I know it's wrong to not try and speed run through a Mega Man game, but to be honest, I'm not good at speedrunning Mega Man games. Actually, I should probably say I'm not good at platforming in video games. Whoa, why did you respawn? Okay, first, you need to die. Secondly, okay, let's do this instead. I got one. Hopefully this works. What you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to come back through here with, okay, yeah, you're supposed to. You're supposed to come back through here with the fire enhancement and get this way. Hey, hi, how are you doing? Because the fire weapon is how you're supposed to get through here. Okay, and then I think, yes, it's down here. Yes, here it is. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. By the way, I'm setting down my controller. they specifically edited this part of the scene in to show that Mega Man has the ability to break that zone. And I think that's actually all the stuff in this map that you can possibly get to. Yeah, I think I got everything that you can possibly need on this map. By the way, those are the helmet guys. I forgot what their names are, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything off this map, so we're pretty much clear to clear the map if we wanted to. Actually, I think this is the end of the map. Yep, it is the end of the map. Never done that trick before, so... So, favorite boss? Storm Eagle. Well, my favorite bosses, and he has some, in my opinion, one of the saddest stories. Because he didn't really want to become a Maverick Hunter. He pretty much was forced to keep his men safe, I think it was. Ow. Okay, now to show off. No, I want to. There it goes. Okay. I assure you, I am actually good at this game. Okay. So, Storm Eagle has... Okay. Need to focus. You really need to fight on once you get the boots, though, so... Okay. 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 Ow. Come on! Go on, Storm Eagle. I know this isn't what you want. You're pretty much just forced into this because... know it's not your fault that you're... Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. No! Storm Eagle, why? Okay, this is probably my last health, isn't it? Yeah. I think Ice Shotgun is also pretty good here. I don't know, let's see how much damage it does. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much useless. Okay, just gotta focus. Really, this again? No! And then you sent me all back to the beginning gameplay. It's like, I like Storm Eagle. He's one of my favorite bosses. And yeah, I'm having a hard time fighting him. Well, he's something good. Probably could be pointed out that if you die with having 0 health, pretty sure you get keep all the upgrades you got previously. Yeah, you gotta keep all that. Sweet, so we just need to go fight our way back to Storm Eagle. Okay, can we just... We can also do this, by the way. Okay, just gotta focus. Because the game does not want to play nice today. Oh wait, that's like an alternative way you can get up, but never could find out how to get up there too. That method. Okay. Yep. Good thing we're not on the ice stage with ice physics that we have to contend with. We already did the ice stage. And funny enough, no ice physics. Actually, I don't know if ice physics even existed in Mega Man X. I think it existed in the original Mega Man, but I never actually played the original Mega Man, so I honestly would have no idea. Okay. So, something I can do to help these guys are an excellent source of health pickups. So, I can just sit here, shoot them for a while, and get ourselves a full E-tank. Also, screw these guys particularly. They'll drop anything, I just want them dead. I mean, they drop me off a cliff all the time, so they don't deserve to live. On my head. Nearly half. Cool. I think, yep, that's it. There are some pretty good spots where you can go to refill health tanks faster, so. See if he... No! Why, Mega Man? Why? Do we have to refill it? Okay, cool. We don't. But drop us off all the way back here. Well, at least they drop us off at health that I've picked up, so get that. Tricky jump. Okay. You know what? Let's just take the ladder. Take the boring way down. Okay, Storm Eagle, round 2, let's do this. Also, stop throwing your children at me. It doesn't even make sense. You're a male and... You're a male bird and... I mean, I guess Yoshi also throws eggs, and he's also a male, so I guess that makes sense. There is a challenge round I heard of where you just try to go through this game with just the default weapon. Which I guess you can try to do, but it's not exactly easy. just keep running. Run back and forth does not hit me. Okay. So, there is a challenge, as I was saying, where you just go through with the default weapon. Which is a challenge that I've seen people do, but it's... yeah, I don't know, it seems okay. Okay. Where is he? Nope. Gotcha! So sorry, Storm Eagle. You honestly are my favorite boss. You were the first boss that I managed to take out when I was a child. Plus, the whole thing about him, he was forced into this job because the Maverick virus was threatening his men, so he was pretty much forced into this just so that he can keep his people safe. I mean, even in Maverick Hunter, when they actually had dialogue and story, he was actually pretty nice to X. And was even offering Vile to, go free when, when Vile confronted him in that story. And also, X was very distraught when Pons... I guess that's spoilers for later. But yeah, I like Storm Eagle. He's my favorite. Yet, in here, this map is very frustrating to work with. Okay, I had to tab out just so I can make sure that the whole thing was recorded, because my OBS has a tendency not to record things. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys liked this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It does help me out a lot. And until next time, bye!